BF M29 changed completely after my F27 abortion. It was an unplanned pregnancy, and arriving to get an abortion was laden with arguments and fights. Eventually we both just went for the MA and got it done. It's been 2 weeks since, and BF has completely changed. He's depressive and has his moods going up and down. He can't properly talk about it and seems traumatized by what happened. He has recently said he would like to be friends and can't handle a relationship. It genuinely seems like he can't handle anything. He's been cold towards me and I need affection, but I'm not getting it. How could I support a man that's gone through his partner having a medical abortion? What can I do to ease and support his feelings? He has tried with me when I spiraled and I appreciated it. I want to do the same. Unfortunately, this is one of those things that can break a relationship apart. It sounds like he has some serious regrets now that the procedure is done and over with. He could try going to individual therapy and you guys could try couples therapy. But even then it may just be time to go your separate ways. I'm so sorry you're going through this op. The only thing to do is for you to accept that he does not want to be in the relationship anymore. There's no need to try to speculate on the details, but this trauma has changed his feelings. What you need to do now is worry about you and your well-being. I had an abortion when I was 19. I never wanted kids and I couldn't get my tubes tied at the time. My BF at the time fully supported my decision. But it doomed the relationship and he broke up with me 2 months later. He may have been supported but not okay with it. Unfortunately, time is the only solution here. Either he gets over it or he doesn't. I wish I could say more, but there really isn't much else to be said. I am sorry for your situation. He probably didn't imagine having these feelings before and doesn't know how to handle them. More importantly, he is being cold and wants to end the relationship. It is okay to take a break if he wants it. Maybe he needs space. Take care of yourself too. I'm so sorry. Medical abortions are traumatic for many individuals. I'm sorry that this happened for both of you, and I'm sorry that you're hurting and he's hurting. Unfortunately, it sounds like you might need to separate and give him the space he needs to heal. You, to no fault of your own, seem to be reminding him of the event and all the what-ifs and possibilities, and that's not fair to you. He needs time to heal and hopefully you can become friends again someday. Best of luck, op. Take a break. Don't jump to conclusions, I would say. Nobody is perfect. Be kind. And I'm sorry to hear this. Try not to overthink. Therapy is full score help. He might be grieving a hypothetical baby and the life he didn't get to live. I'm not sure if he wanted the abortion or not. And he might have known it needed to happen, but he wished the circumstances were different. I'm not saying you shouldn't have gotten the abortion, but he's allowed to grieve and/or see this the end of your relationship. While he was in complete agreement that this was the right thing to do, it sounds like he is grieving. I wouldn't make any rash decisions on the future until he's dealt with this. Honestly, if he's told you he wants to be friends and end your relationship, let him go. While you may have wanted the abortion, from what you've written he may have had issues with it. You terminated his child and he feels some type of way about it. It's best to give him what he wants and move on. Did he want you to get an abortion? He grieving. You can think it's the right choice and still grieve all of the what would have been. Approach it as you would any form of grief. Let him work through it and be there when he needs. But if he's decided he needs space, then honor that. He regrets the decision. If he wants to break up, then that's it. Why do you keep pushing for a relationship? He already said that he wants to be friends. I was younger than you guys when I went through this kind of a situation. Probably 20-ish. When my ex had hers, the biggest thing that got me through it was a thought process like this. I didn't say no. We said not yet. If I start a family, I want to be reasonably prepared first. A little suffering now can help. Guarantee that the kids I may have down the line will live better lives. All I can say is, who is taking care of you? I'm not saying it has to be him, because clearly he can't right now. But I hope that someone will. I read you say somewhere that you can't be his rock right now, and you have every right to not be a rock. You needed a rock. I can't pretend to understand how he's feeling, but those that are asking you to be supporting him sound like they aren't even the slightest bit empathetic to you. It sounds like y'all could use some space, tbh. Maybe y'all could attend couples counseling if he's interested, but I would definitely recommend therapy for him. Unfortunately, this is a situation where, because you're part of his complicated feelings currently, being there for him may look more like giving him space and time to process. Abortions affect both people. It sounds like he wasn't on board with it and resents you for going through with it. He may feel upset that his opinion didn't hold more weight. I don't know. You're both going through different feelings. If you're not in a position to have a child, then you have to make the choice that's right for you. I know it may not have been what he wanted, and he may not want to be with you anymore. But this was definitely a conversation to be had way before it happened. I'm sorry you're going through this. You both have to talk to someone about how you're feeling. Both of your feelings are valid. If he needs space, give it to him. I wish I could send you a hug. Oh gosh. This internet stranger is sending you all the hugs. So sorry you're going through this. And I'm so sorry that so many on this comment thread are trying to act like they know what your boyfriend is feeling, thinking. The reality is only he knows that. And you can only work with what you're given. If he's expressed that he doesn't want to be in a relationship anymore, there's not much advice there. You can't advise someone to try and stay with someone who has said they want the opposite. I hope you have, or are able to find, a more steady support system. I have sympathy for your BF. But ultimately, if he was on board with the abortion, and then had this emotional turnaround without being able to properly communicate to you about it, then it's for the best anyway. It's an emotional, rough, traumatic time, but that doesn't negate that you're going through the same things together. And if you came to the decision together, he should have been able to recover together. But it seems that he's unable to, which again, is understandable, but just shows you his true colors a bit. I want to emphasize, I'm not trying to act like your BF sucks, or is horrible. I'm more trying to point out that if this was a mutual decision, and he changed his mind later on, it's not your fault, and you deserve all the comfort in the world. He may not see you the same anymore. Some people say they support abortion but really don't. They think it's taking a life. If he has that view, this is not going to last. If he doesn't want a relationship, then just let him go, because even if he says he doesn't regret it, his reaction says otherwise, and he probably is cold because he can't see a future right now where you two have a successful family one day after this. That's a weight on him, and you are the person he is associating with it.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.